to cloud. All right. So Joel, welcome to the success call today. We're very excited to have you here. If I can ask you just very briefly, tell us a little bit about your business.
Sure. We've been wholesaling for about 3 years and also flipping and buying rentals. And we used to have a team of cold callers, and we don't have a team anymore. So we had to find some new ways to bring in leads. And so that's why we signed up with Hesel.
Fantastic. Now, before you actually signed up with that, what was it like working before with us?
Well, because it was just myself, it was a lot of different things that we were doing that made it difficult for me to do acquisitions and dispositions. So I spent too much time on dispositions and too much time on acquisitions, and I just didn't have enough time to do both. And so we were doing a lot of different things. We were doing text messaging, we were doing mailers, we weren't doing any outbound calling, but we were just doing just about everything we could other than outbound calling. And we did some Facebook advertising on our own that wasn't very good.
Fantastic. And it's changed though, hey, because you've had quite some success with us. And if you can tell us a little bit about the success that's happened, you've got on board some clients. If you can tell us a little bit about the deals.
Yeah, sure. We actually brought in, I think we're averaging about 7 leads a week or so probably right now with our numbers. And we've been able to push a couple of the deals over to our retail side, but our most recent one was quite a ways away. Actually, we pretty much did everything virtually. But the person wanted to move out very quickly. They're on disability and really couldn't keep up with the house, and things were just getting worse. So got it under contract and within a day, and
fantastic,
got it signed within 3 or 4 days. So
yeah, and that just shows that you can actually have it done in a day's time, so the time frame shouldn't be a problem. Now, if I may ask you about some figures on this one, what were the figures like?
Yeah, we got it. They had $112,000 left on their mortgage and just really wanted to make sure that was covered. So we got under contract for 112, and based on the amount of work that it needed and where it was, we assigned it for our assignment fee ended up being $7,900.
Fantastic. So you feel that it was well worth your time and effort that we've done that. Now, after you've started working with us, how do you feel your accounts have changed?
Well, I know that we have the leads that are coming in are more raising their hands and more willing to talk to me about the offer and the property, because they're definitely good leads that are looking to sell. So the biggest shift has been people raising their hand instead of me trying to find people to raise their hands. They're already doing it for me.
Yeah, and that is the difference, is actually in the quality of leads that you find with Hesel Media, I think. And I think going forward, where do you see yourself going forward with Hesel Media?
Well, I think we're moving in the right direction. We are getting more leads each week. The leads are getting better. They're getting the advertising is getting more directed, so the leads are getting better. I've had more conversations and had more people doing work.
And the further we go, the stronger it becomes. So if you had to give some people some advice out there, how quickly do you normally follow up with your leads?
When I have a lead come in, I try and follow up within 5 minutes, if not immediately come in, because I know they're looking at their computer at that time and they're actually thinking about selling at that moment. So right away.
Yeah, and you really feel that that has made a difference, don't you?
Yeah, all the leads that anybody who comes in right away with a lead, that I contact them right away, because once they're gone from their computer or doing something else, they don't want to talk to me. They've moved on to something else. So when I have their concentration on actually selling the house is the
Yeah.
best time.
Fantastic. Now, one last, and I think it's a rather important question, Joel. If you had somebody that would be interested in joining Hesel Media, what would you say to them?
I would say it's a good opportunity to increase your lead flow a little bit more passively, which is what we needed at the time when we signed up. And so it opens up more time and increases your lead flow. So it's probably a good idea.
Fantastic. Thank you so much, Joel. It has been an absolute blast having you on board with us and having you part of our team. We're very happy that you are healthy. For everybody out there, Joel's just come back from COVID, so he's actually looking a hell of a good today. And from our side, we just want to congratulate you and say thank you for being part of us.
Yep, thank you. I appreciate it. I'm happy about the partnership and looking forward to growing it moving forward.
Fantastic. Thank you, Joel.
Thank you.